Hi, welcome to Harrogate Food Buzz. As you can see, hopefully, that we are back in York because I really wanted to keep the focus on Spark. It's not been open that long, and as I said before, if you've not been down here, please come across and support. It's an amazing little space for indie food and drink, and there's retail, there's a little gallery in here. So last week I was chatting to Kiki, and she introduced me to this guy, Steve. Welcome, Steve. Steve has only been open 3 weeks in,
3 weeks, yes.
and not very long. This is Fish&Forest in the background, which you'll see more of. I'll post some photos and things. But Steve is a relative newcomer into Spark, and Kiki introduced me to him, and I really wanted to come down and support and share more about the fabulous food that this guy's doing. So, Steve, tell me a little bit more about you first and foremost, a bit about your background.
So I started off as a chef about 6 years ago.
Okay.
Something. It wasn't my natural. I wasn't going in to do chefing.
Yeah.
Some people walked out of my last job. I was on the bars. They needed help. I jumped in.
That's often how it happens.
It
really is.
Yeah, and then obviously you just fall in love with the adrenaline of it.
Yeah.
The buzz you
The
get.
long hours.
The long hours. The buzz you get from the service. It's all part of it.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. And then I recently went travelling for about a year, just over a year, with my wife.
Nice.
And we went to all different types of countries, and we've seen so many different types of food. It's
Yeah.
just absolutely incredible, and it's just made me more passionate for what I do. It's helped me. I've worked in now Canada, did a little bit in New Zealand. I worked for about 9 months in Australia as well.
Right.
So all
Different
of
weather
these
to here. It's a bit warmer than it is here today.
beautiful weather, and that's where I learned quite a lot of how I approach food now.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's not bought in food or anything like that. So
No.
that's how I now go about my ethos about food.
Okay.
Has come from my travel.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much me as a whole. I love to travel. I
Yeah.
love to experience new foods. I love to try out new foods.
Yeah. That curiosity to see what other people are doing and what people
it
can
is.
create.
And it's nice to see other people now get into the same sort of ideas behind food as I have now.
Yeah.
Fresh is always best.
Absolutely.
Local again, incredible. You
Yeah.
have to do it. Sustainable again.
Especially
All
when
things.
you'll see what the kind of dishes that Steve does, but sustainability is a big part of it. So you launched 3 weeks ago. How is it all gone so far?
My first week was a bit like,
What have I done?
a bit
Is
scary.
anybody coming?
Yeah, it was like waiting for my first customer. Am I going to get the trade that I need to get to carry
Yes.
on? Are people going to enjoy my food more than
Yes.
anything? It was quite scary because to do what I do in a shipping container,
Yeah.
it was a big risk.
Yeah.
I found it was a big risk, and York doesn't have anything similar to what I'm doing either. I mean,
No.
you've got the chain of What Fine, and you've got the Yo Sushis, but they're not
They're big
doing
beasts.
Yeah.
Not little indie.
No, and so that was nerve-wracking, but within the first week or so, I was getting such good feedback from people, and I now have return customers. They're coming every week, at least twice a week.
That's fabulous. That's exactly what you want, isn't it?
They're bringing their friends, they're bringing their work colleagues, they're coming in. This week I've got a whole bunch of American workers that are coming in
Yeah.
just to have my food, because he can't get enough of it.
Absolutely.
I've been compared to some people, which is, again, it's like,
Yeah.
this is all happening to me, it's pretty mental, but 3 weeks in and I'm getting this much feedback. It's just like,
You get instant feedback, don't you, when it's something like
Yeah.
this? Because people are sitting like we are outside, and they'll come back across and say what they think, which is fabulous. Because then you can take that feedback straight away.
Absolutely, and obviously if you make something and it's not great, they can tell you, and
Yeah.
you can work on it, and it's more personable. It's great to be able to literally interact with the customer, and they get to see me cook it as well.
Yeah,
So it's just not like,
There's a trust element, isn't there, when you see people. It's like if you ever sit in a restaurant and you're sitting near the pass and you can see into the kitchen, it's an open kitchen. There's a trust element, isn't there? People are so proud of what they do and confident in a way. I don't mean that in a in a overly confident way, but if you're confident of what you're doing and you're putting it out there and people can see it, people trust it, I think more. So.
Yeah, definitely.
So Fish&Forest is your business. Why have you specifically gone down that route, and how did that all come about?
So,
setting up in Spark.
Yeah, so I originally had an idea of being a mobile caterer.
Right.
I was going to get a food truck, and I was going to do the same sort of concept out of a food truck.
Right. Okay.
Food trucks are super expensive.
I bet these days. I bet everyone wants a food truck.
Super expensive.
Price will have doubled in the last 5 years.
It's
Street food craze.
And then once you have the food truck, you have the problem of getting pitches places, getting into festivals, especially if you're not known by anyone.
No, already
difficult.
you haven't got a name, reputation.
And then I heard about Spark. Obviously, I've been here a few times, but I heard that they had openings and units.
Yeah.
Came down and spoke to Tom and Sam, and they instantly took on board what I was saying.
Yeah.
My ideas, they loved it, and within 2 or 3 weeks, I was in. So it was
Very quick turnaround.
Yeah. It was,
it's a good job I hadn't made up my mind.
my original concept wasn't Fish&Forest, it was more meat based, but I saw a gap in the market, and York doesn't have this.
No.
They don't have anything like it, and I love cooking fish.
Yeah.
So I was going down the meat aspect of cooking. Everyone can do that.
Yeah.
Not knocking it, but there's a certain love for cooking fish.
Yes.
And it's just, when you do it right, you give a good bit of fish over to someone.
Absolutely.
It's
amazing.
It's incredible. It's a bit luxurious as well.
Yes.
And
some people aren't that confident of cooking fish themselves, so they can also go out and go, well, I know I can go here and get an amazing fish dish.
And when I do cook fish, if somebody stands there and wants to know how I'm doing it, or I'm more than happy to literally break down my whole dish.
Yeah, and share how you're cooking
how
it.
I do it, how long I'm cooking things for, and what ingredients are going in there, because obviously everything is fresh and made. It's all made by me, so I know exactly everything in every dish.
Yeah.
Perfectly. So that's how I got onto Fish&Forest.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be predominantly just fish though, so that's where the forest has come into it.
Okay.
I like the idea of foraging.
Yes.
I'm not going to say I go out all the time and forage, but I do it.
Yeah.
Go out and get the wild garlics and stuff like that. And then it gives me that aspect of when game season comes in.
Yeah, you can bring in.
And I found quite a lot of fishmongers sell game meat.
Yes.
It took me a long time to figure out why. I still don't 100% know why, but they marry so well together, game meat and fish. And if the fishmongers are doing it, then it's something that I can look into when it's on game season. So that's how Fish&Forest pretty much
Good
was.
stuff. So, want to grab one of your menus for me, whichever one you fancy.
Yeah.
We'll talk it through, but it's good to actually see it on the board as well.
Aspects and some that.
Let's see if we can stick one in between us and then we can see. So, and you'll see pictures of these on here, but does your menu change every day?
It changes with what I'm able to get hold of. And I speak to my suppliers daily, my rep for my fish. If something's not sustainable at that point in time, she pretty much won't send me it.
Right,
She'll text me going,
unless it's sustainable, it's not on there.
This certain fish isn't sustainable at the moment, we're getting it from here, do you want to use this instead? This is a good alternative. So they're working with me, which is awesome. I'm having such support from
because they can see your passion and what it is you're trying to deliver, which makes a massive difference. So I will share some pictures of these, but so we've got buttermilk cod burger, which sounds amazing. We've got tuna steak, we've got wild mushroom, so a veggie option with romesca sauce. We've got, can't see the bottom one though. It's the one I saw when I came down as well the other weekend. Salmon fillet with roasted collie, tahini, yogurt and red cabbage. And then what's on the other board?
So on this one, it's more, you have to make sure that you're using the freshest and the most sustainable and the highest grade fish.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're selling somebody something that could potentially be harmful.
Okay.
You've got the sashimi salad up there, that's with salmon.
Yeah.
And then you've got the poke bowl, which is super popular at the moment.
Is it Hawaiian?
It's Hawaiian.
It is Hawaiian, isn't it? Poke bowls. I don't know whether you've heard of them. That's Hawaiian. I've heard of it.
So this is raw tuna chunks. So you just, instead of slicing it like you would do with sashimi or for sushi, you're cutting them into small little chunks, raw tuna, and then marinating it in like a soy ginger and garlicky sort of
Kind
sauce.
of cures it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, but you have to do that just when you're sending it out, otherwise it starts to cook it, so you can't pre-marinate it.
No, so it's
Otherwise
all
you
done
get-
fresh when it's ordered.
Otherwise you get that sort of half-cooked through citrusy sort of, and it's
which
not
isn't
good
good. No.
for the customers.
Mackerel Kievs, they sound awesome, don't they?
These are the most popular dish I've got on.
Yeah.
It's a snacky thing. Basically, I'll fillet out the mackerel.
Yeah.
Cross fillet it, take that bone down the middle. Garlic butter, and then panade it. So you've got the garlic butter running through it. So it's essentially it's a take
Making
on
me
a chicken
hungry.
fillet. And then they're fried and go with aioli.
Yeah.
So again, it's freshly made. So
Absolutely.
it's
Fish
just-
cake, Thai balls, no, what you can't see them. Calamari as well, so.
yeah, I don't have a picture for that at the moment, but yeah,
don't worry.
these are fresh on, and it's whatever I can get hold of. So literally every day I'm taking my boards, I'm changing my menus.
Yeah.
There are some like staple dishes, so that salmon dish that's on there, that
Yeah,
won't be
that's
coming off
kind of-
anytime soon.
Right, okay,
And
so
the
you can
cod
expect to
burger
see
as
that
well.
one.
But
Fabulous.
Other things, it's just whatever I can get hold of, whatever's fresh and whatever's local.
Which makes a lot of sense for sustainability and making sure you're getting the best that's in season at the time. So fabulous. So sustainability is obviously quite key to you,
Yes.
as well as, and you said like sashimi, so you're getting a particular grade of fish
Yeah,
for some of the
I'm
things.
getting sashimi grade, so with tuna it's grade A.
Right.
It is slightly more expensive, but for me, you can't give out something that's not going to be the highest grade.
No,
If
no.
You, especially if it's raw.
Yeah.
So if you was doing like a tartare, you'd have to have the best beef. If you're doing beef
Absolutely.
tartare. You can't just get second-hand beef and it's not
No.
fresh. You've got to do the same with fish. And again, it comes down to people trusting that I've sourced the best things. And
Yes.
I don't want to let customers down, because otherwise they won't come back to me. And I
No, they won't. If the
I-
quality's not there, people don't, they know they're not paying for
Yeah.
what they're expecting. So, fabulous. So you change your dishes based on what's kind of sustainable that day, but there is
Yeah.
the odd thing that will stay on. So, buttermilk cod burger. Tell us a
Yeah.
bit about that one then.
So I get the cod. At the moment, it's screen cod. It's from Norway,
Right.
Because that's super sustainable at the moment. It is the last week of screen cod, I
Okay.
believe. My rep's telling me. So I'll get the whole cod in,
Yeah.
and I'll fillet it down, and then I'll.
And then are you soaking it in buttermilk then?
so
to
the
kind of
marinade
like.
24 hours. in
Right, okay.
buttermilk. It firms it
So it's a
up,
bit
so
like when you do buttermilk chicken, I assume. Yes.
That's essentially where I've stolen
Yeah.
that idea from. And it firms up the meat as
I
well.
was going to say, because with chicken it kind of softens it a little
Yeah,
bit. So I was quite interested thinking, well, what does it do with fish?
So
Does
yeah,
it do the other way around?
It soaks all the goodness from the buttermilk into it, firms it up slightly so that when you're frying it and when people are biting into it,
Yeah.
it's not just falling
Not
apart.
falling
instantly.
apart.
I mean, it is slightly messy dish, but the
Mess,
flavours,
nothing wrong with messy, I
the
say.
flavours in it.
As long as the taste is there.
Yeah, people are saying good things again.
Yeah. It's
so-
quite different as well. That's one of the first things I noticed is buttermilk cod burger and thought you don't really see buttermilk fish.
No.
So yeah, definitely one to try. Fabulous. Okay, when are you open then? He's just told me he's here at all hours prepping anyway, because the passion's there for what you do, and you're 3 weeks in. Oh my gosh, hold on. It's all right, keep going. So what's your opening hours?
Our opening hours, or mine are 12 till 9, Wednesday through Sunday.
Okay.
Obviously.
So 12 lunchtimes right through to 9 o'clock at night. Yeah.
There's no breaks in between, so it's straight through.
Okay.
The only downside to doing fish is that there are no deliveries on Sundays. So if I run out, I have to close.
Okay.
So I mean, I tend not to, but I don't like having products left in my fridges.
No.
The 2 days that I'm shut.
No.
So ideally,
Don't
I
wanna
try
use
and
that.
base it on what should run out. So Sundays, sometimes I close a little bit early.
Okay.
That's the only day.
Yeah.
And then soon it will be Tuesday through Sunday, so it'll be 6 days,
Okay.
12 to 9.
Fabulous. Okay, so please come down and support Fish&Forest and come and have a look at Spa. Just going to finish up with the question we always ask at the end, which is to give a shout out to another amazing indie food or drink business. So who do you want to give a shout out to?
So there's this incredible bar that's down Great Lane, just off the Minster. So it's just off
It's near
Petergate.
York Minster.
And it's called 1331, so that's 1331.
Is it the numbers?
It used to be, but now it's written.
Oh, right, okay, I'll just confuse you. 1331, okay.
It's possibly the best independent bar in York, personal opinion.
Yeah.
but it has heated garden out the back. It's got a terrace bar, it's got a lounge bar,
Yeah.
it's got its own private cinema which you can watch the football and whatnot in it. It has a wedding.
Steve's obviously been in there.
It has
like,
a few times. It has a wedding venue,
Gosh.
fully licensed, so you can have the whole wedding there. And now it's recently just got a games room upstairs, so it's got 3 pool tables, which is membership only. So it's not like you get loads
Yeah.
of people through all the time, but it's just mint.
Great.
Everything there is, and
It's good. Check
I
that
think
one
it's
out,
home.
definitely.
It's all freshly prepared food.
Yes.
But it's pub grub, but
Yeah,
it's good pub
but
grub.
it's good pub grub.
And it's independent, which makes all the
Fabulous,
difference.
which makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much for talking to me today.
No worries.
As I said, come down over to Spark and come and support, and we'll see you next week for another Harrogate Food Buzz.